Good morning, friends of the internet. We are back again on the farming sim. Yep. We'll reverse that right back up. Good morning, friends of the internet. We are back again on Farming Sim 15 on the Xbox One. Much better, right? Did you like my little rewind? Zip. Okay. All right, guys. So we got $626,000. So what we did, as you can tell, we still got the little bit there left over in case they bump up the price, but we went ahead and we cleared out this whole bin. If you recall last episode, it had been raining for days. It would not stop raining. So finally, I just said, you know what? I'm going to come over. I'm going to do a bunch of silage and just dump it all in. So that's what I did. I just said to hell with it. I was tired of the rain. I didn't want to cycle the day. So I just said, that's got to get done. It's off-camera work, so I'm just going to go ahead and do it and get us a little bit of cash. We're going to check that in a second, but first things first, let's check this thing right here. Let's check this out. Let's go boom and boom. What is this? Boom. It's 100% full, and it's still allowing me to process that. So we're not going to really sweat too much about that at this particular point. So let's go ahead and turn this back off again. Boom, like such, and boom, like that. Okay, so we got 626,000. If you remember, I told you we were going to be getting into cattle. And if we go and we jump into a couple of our tractors here, boom, you will see. Is this the one? Yep. Oop, let's get out of the tractor here. You can see this is the field that we went ahead and we bought and we planted all the grass on. Remember that? Remember all the grass that we just put down? Boom, it is done. So we've got our windmill, so we can start putting all our windmills across here. Plus we have all this is going to continue to grow. So as this starts to grow, it's going to start to look like this. We'll come over and we'll mow it down with some mowers. We'll rake it, we'll tend it, we'll flip it, we'll bale it, we'll load it, we'll take it, we'll feed some cows, and everything will be good. It looks as though, as you can see, this is already starting to grow because you can see a little bit of stubble. See a little bit of stubble? Stubble, no stubble. Stubble, no stubble. So this is starting to grow. So it's coming along. It's definitely coming along. So, but for right now, if you remember, we started buying some of the equipment. So let's see what we got over here because I don't remember. I don't recall. So let's think about this down the line. First, we need to mow hay, which we have. We have or mow grass. So we have tractor to do this, right? We also can bale, instead of picking that up as chaff, we can actually bale up those clippings from all that barley. So that'll be our straw hay, but we need grass hay. So to get the grass hay, we need to cut the grass. We need to flip the grass, and then we need to windrow the grass, and then we need to bale the grass. Yes, my friend, you got it right. So we need some balers. So let's get some balers. So we need both of these. So let's go ahead and purchase both of these. Boom. We'll get that one. Boom. Okay. So now we're at that point. We got the bale. We got to bale the grass. Okay. What do we do after we bale the grass? We don't need that. We need to pick up the grass. So how do we pick up the bales? So we got to pick up this one, right? So we'll pick it up. Boom. And we'll pick this one up. Boom. How much cash does that leave us? 371,000? Sure. Okay. So we cut the grass, rake the grass, flip the grass, cut the grass, flip the grass, windrow the grass, bale the hay, pick up the hay, stack the hay. Then what do we do after we stack the hay? We have to feed the hay. So how do we feed the hay? So, nope, wrong button again. Keep pushing the wrong button. So to feed the hay, we need one of these little bad boys. So we're going to feed the hay. Boom, that's going to take 116. This is going to take this to spread to make the manure. Boom, there we go. And what else do we need? Do we still got room here? Like stuff still, where'd the other one go? Wait a minute. Oh, there it is back there. Okay, so it's starting second row. Okay, so whoop, wrong button again. We got 236,000. So we feed the hay. How do we get the hay in there? We need one of these bad boys. So let's go ahead and buy this. Boom. Okay, we need something to put on the front of that. So we go like this. We go boom, like that. Boom. What else do we got? What else do we need? Do we need the Randbell hay? No, we don't. Not right now. Not right now. Okay, so we got that. We got that. So we got 130,000 left over. I think we still got our bank loan. I hope we do. Oh my God. Let's take a look. Loan 0. Yeah, we still got 200,000 in there. So we was able to buy most of the equipment that we're going to need there. So our goal is got to get some of this down into where it needs to be. We got to get the balers over there. We got to get everything kind of set up in the field, getting ready to go. Let's see. We got a tractor. The only thing that I'm really lacking is there is a baler. Actually, I didn't really need to do the round baler, but that's okay. We'll do it. We'll probably end up selling that stuff off, but the round baler we didn't really need. I could have just went with the straight bales and been done with it because I got a little secret that I use for those, which is pretty cool. But we'll deal with that later. So no big deal, no big worries. I ain't gonna worry about the other little tractor. So with that being said, let's get some of this equipment put over where we need it to be here. Let's go ahead and hop into these bad boys and get them over where they need to be. We got to start thinking about getting these cows in here. The other thing we got to do is I'm not going to purchase any cattle just yet. I'd like to get the equipment over here, get it set up. Maybe we'll stock up on a little bit of hay bales, things of that nature, and kind of get everything kind of set up the way it needs to be before we get too far. There is a little tractor that I could get, which is kind of nice to have as a little secondary tractor over there, but I'll have to think about that for a minute. Does it sound like this volume is low to me? Why does it sound like this volume's a little low to me? Maybe it's just my headset. Maybe I just got the volume turned down. There, that's a little bit better. I had to turn my volume up a bit. So, like I said, we won't purchase any cattle just yet because I'd like to get this grass to kind of grow, and then we got to start cutting that and everything. What we should be doing while we're shuttling this equipment and kind of getting everything set up here, we need to start thinking about getting some silage going in this bin over here. We're going to have to move our other tractors kind of out of the way because they're not going to be able to drive through there much anymore. Things of that nature. So basically what we do here with this is once we stack up a couple hay bales and we have grass hay and we have straw hay, what's going to end up happening is this. We'll take the grass hay and the straw hay bale, we'll throw it in here, okay? And then we'll show a little icon up there that says like how much that we need to do. And then we'll come over here to a silage bin that'll be full right here, and we'll use this little front end loader, and it will auger up some more and fill it all up. It'll mix it all up, and then you can see the little side port there where it dumps out. So what you do is just kind of come over like this. I don't know. Does this unfold? I think it just turns on, right? Here, let's put this on. Let's put a little help menu on, see what we got going here. So we got a couple different controls. So you can see up here on the left, you got hay, silage, straw. So you got all that. That's how it's going to mix and tell you if it's going to work or how it's going to mix the hay. So if we hold down this, we can turn it off. We can turn it on. We can do a couple things here with the front end. You can see it kind of go up and down and boom, you know. So that's how we can like scoop up some of our stuff. We got some lights. We got a little beepy little horn. We got our toggle lights here and everything like that. So it's pretty much set just like that. So that's pretty much it. I mean, there really ain't much to that thing. It's pretty simple to operate. There's not a lot to it. The feed comes out the side there. So what I do is I just take this little bad boy, I drive it over here, I get it as close as I can, I just slide it up here like such, I back it in there, bam, get it all like this, and you can see that there's like kind of the middle spot. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I just try to like hug this little middle thing right here, that way I'm right in the middle where the port is, and that's where I just kind of leave it. So what ends up happening is that I can just take my tello loader. We'll stack a couple bales of hay like right here along this little wall. We can just grab the hay and the grass hay. We'll throw it in there, and then we can drive that thing over there, drive it back over here, fill it up, and then be full of stuff. And then we just park our tractor and everything over here. Now, while I'm thinking of it, since it was raining, and now it's not, we've got these guys ready to go. So we need to get these guys working here. Let's go ahead and get him hired, a worker here. Boom, look at him going, doing his thing. So that way we can get him going and working and busy. Because we need this straw to lay down here on the ground because we've got to bale some hay with that. So that's our first start to making our production of cattle. So this here, let's go ahead and fold this up. We're going to have to utilize this here. I want to just kind of dump it right here. I think what we'll do is we'll just dump this bad boy right here. And then I'm going to dump that right there. And I'm going to go like this. And we'll zip over and we'll grab this stuff right here with this tractor really quick. Make this nice and simple. Okay, so first things first, let's grab this bad boy here. Let's swing it in here like a such and go bloop. And then we'll grab this one like this. Oh, like that. All right, so that's how we cut grass. This is how we're going to cut the grass right here. Boom, just like this. So this will be ready to go. We'll just go out here and we'll pluck this off on the ground here. We don't need it with us. So let's go like this. Let's drop that one. Let's pull forward a little bit and we'll drop that one and then we'll back out and boom, just like that. Now, I don't know. This is where some of the tricky stuff comes in here. And I'll show you this cool little trick here, okay? So what ends up happening is you get these bigger tractors like this and there's no real yay or nay this will work, right? So when you come in here, you're like, oh, I'm going to hook up this little tractor. You can see the middle of the crease on my cab there, so we'll just line it up, okay? And we pull back, and we pull back, and there's no little marker down in that lower right-hand corner. Oh, we're bumping the trailer. Where's the hookup, right? No hookup, because we cannot use this tractor with this trailer. It's too big. So to get around this is what we do. This is a little trick that I learned one day from somebody. Come over here and we pick up this weight. Okay, we may have to purchase another one of these weights. And we take this weight and we put this weight on the back. Okay, just like as such. And then we come back over here. This was a cool little trick someone showed me, and I use this a lot on my bigger tractors just because I don't like keeping the small tractors. There's no need for it. When I got a big tractor, why do I need a small tractor? So it's like, I don't want to do that. So if we back this bad boy up here, let's line it up. You can see, and then click. We can actually hook it up. So you can see how that works. Hooks right into the pin there. So now we don't have to worry about having a small tractor. So that's a little trick that you gotta be aware of when you're doing this kind of stuff. Great demand at the silage plant. Awesome. Okay, for how long? The next 18 hours. So apparently we're gonna have to go get some of that done. So whoop, unfortunately I didn't want to have to do that, but oh, come on, disconnect. Why am I struggling right now? There we go. I couldn't get that thing to disconnect. All right, so I don't know if we need it for this next one over here or not. I think this big one doesn't need it, but we'll find out here real quick. Zip over here and try it. I think it takes the other one, but this is a bigger hitch. Yeah, this is a bigger hitch. So let's go ahead and pop that off. We'll just zip around here like a such, and we'll grab this. Whoop! Oh, I just ran right up on that weight. I am on the struggle bus this morning, boy. I tell you. I keep pushing the wrong buttons to disconnect this thing. That's what happens when you play too many different games. Okay, now we can hook that bad boy up. We just don't care. Look at this. We're just going to drive off here. Boom. I go out the gate when we just go off there. Okay, so that's set. So now all we got to do is get all this out here. We got that one guy out there doing the hay, which is good. Let's grab this baler. But basically what we can do is, I think I'm going to take this baler directly over right now and see about just picking up some of that straw hay. We're probably going to have to unload the combine, but let's go ahead and grab this. I don't know if this one connects to this or not. Does it? Oh, it does. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's take this over to the other field over there. Drive that right off there. We don't care. It's in our property. So let's just take this over to the field over there, and there we go. That unfolded, and I think that actually, yeah, that goes down. There we go. So then what we can do is we can just bale up some hay over here when we get a chance. We got all sorts of things going on. This field looks so nice. I love when you do a whole field like this. I love how green this big old field gets. It's just so awesome. It'd be kind of cool if it stayed like this, because it looks so good without all the cluttered grass, like the little flowers and everything. I think it looks so good. Let's go over here. Do we have another one of these tractors? We do. Okay. Let's say I thought we did, but I didn't see it there. All right, so I think what we have to do is we turn this little bad boy on like that. It makes that cool little sound like that. Come line up here. And if we go like this will start picking this up. Boom, just like that. We just kind of go down here and it just sucks it up. It makes us bales. See, making a bale right there. Ooh, boy, we're farming now. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. So pretty, so pretty. So what happens is it'll just go like bloop, and then the little bale will fall off because the other one's going to push it out. And bloop, just like that. Piece of cake. So we're good. This is how we're going to make some hay. This is how you actually make hay, the actual straw hay. The grass hay is going to have a little greenish tint to it. It's going to be not really dark green, but it's going to have a green hue to it. So you can definitely tell the difference between these two bales. Let's go ahead. We'll just drive this tractor right up here. We'll leave it right behind this guy. Get the truck and get this filled up. Keep this guy here working. Now, what I want to kind of keep in mind is this. I believe it is, what is it? I want to say it's like 8 bales. I think it stacks like 8 bales high, but I'm not 100% sure. Now, this is the problem we're going to start to face, is we're going to have so much equipment that we're going to have to bounce around through multiple pieces of equipment before we get to what we actually want. This is the problem with having too much equipment. On my other world, I actually have a ton of equipment. And it takes me forever to find something. I got like four of these semi-trailers alone, let alone just all the other equipment that I have. Combines, tractors, mini tractors, cars, everything. It's crazy. So we'll go ahead and we'll let this guy unload here really quick. And then we'll pull this truck out of the way. Boom, just like that. Have a little sip of my coffee while I wait. Nothing like a warm cup of coffee, and a little bit of farming in the morning on the YouTube. All right, so let's get this thing unloaded, get it out of the way, and then we'll go and start working on some more of this equipment and stuff, getting it shuttled where it needs to be. We're going to be in a big harvest here really soon. We got a lot to do. We need to be working on silage right now, though. We only got 18 hours on it, so unfortunately we're going to have to go do a little bit of that just so that we can get a little bit of, to capitalize on some of that money, unfortunately. So probably next episode we're going to work on that a little bit as we try to get some stuff shuffled around here. So let's go like this. We're going to borrow this guy really quick, because this guy's going to have to go over there to the other side. Or better yet, let me see something here really quick while I'm thinking of this. Let's go ahead and get out here. Let's do this. I don't know what pin this has. I don't know if I can pick up this little trailer right here or not. So let's find out. Let's go ahead and grab this guy. We might be able to just take this over. Let's hook this up. Okay, boom, like that. I don't know if this guy will hook up to this or not. Does it? It does not. Okay, I didn't think it did. Does it hook up to this one? Probably gonna hook up to this one. Come on. Does it hook up to this one? It doesn't hook up to that one because I need a PTO drive. I'm assuming I probably need PTOs on this one too. Yep. So PTOs on all those. Okay, so let's go ahead and just take this bad boy over there then, because this has got to go over there. This is going to be basically our be-all tractor over here. It's going to be unloading, or it's going to be loading the hay bales into the feeder. It's also going to be loading the hay bales, and it's going to be unloading the manure. And if we get into tomato sheds, or I think it's lettuce, then we'll have to have some kind of bucket on the front of this to be able to do that as well. So it's going to be like our go-to tractor down here, I think. So I got 18 hours. I'm going to have to cycle the time here soon. So cycling the time is going to kill that silage. demand. So we've got to go and take advantage of that, unfortunately. Okay, so this bad boy, I'm going to park it over here, I think. Just park it right here. Boom, like such. Always try to push Y to get out of that. Let's jump over really quick. I'm just curious. Let's see how much we can actually get out of silage. Okay, let's find out real quick. While we're here, before we end this episode, let's find out. Find out what we're getting, because I think we're going to have to. I think I get about 10. I think it's about 10,000 I get per bucket. So let's find out what we get here now. And you'll see why I want to go ahead and do this, because this will help our revenue a bit, because I think it's almost double. I think I get a little over 10,000, I think. So we should get like 20, close to 20. Find out here. We got 15, so that's good. We're getting about 5,000 more. So there is a little bit of demand, not a great demand, but there's still a demand. So I think what we're going to have to do is next episode we're going to have to work on that, guys. We're going to have to get that thing. We're going to have to get some silage into here just so that we can get some extra cash, kind of build up what we just spent, which is fine. But if you guys enjoyed this episode, go ahead and hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, follow us on Twitter. That way you know when we're posting new YouTube content and we're live streaming. If you haven't checked us out on Twitch or YouTube Gaming, come hang out, be part of the audience. Until next time, guys, we'll see your faces later.